Welcome to another Team Solemn Circus live video. Today on the left side here, we have Kashtira. This is pre-Photon Hypernova. We don't have the cards out yet. And on the right side here, we have Libromancer Mikanko, the newest set from Amazing Defenders brought this strategy here. So before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And well, it's time for game one. We're going to see the Kashtira player go first, activating a Dimension Fissure. And then we're going to be seeing them summon out a unicorn. Unicorn is going to activate its effects here, searching for the Kashtira Birth. They're going to activate the Gold Sark. Interesting choice here. I mean, I guess it is a way to get your Birth live. I would assume we're going to either see an Ogre or a Fenrir being banished here. We're going to see a Fenrir being banished. It's not going to stay in that banished zone for too long. Activate a Birth. We'll be able to special summon out that Fenrir. Fenrir will be able to activate its effects here. So we'll search for the Ogre, and due to the Kashtira Birth, we could normal summon it if we would like to. And it looks like that's what we are going to be doing. Activating the effect, searching for the Trap card here. And we see your opponent says, it's crazy how the only card on this field that matters right now is the D-Fissure. They're going to activate a Prod of Prosperity here. Most likely banishing 3. We do see a Seals. I wonder if these are some cherry targets. We're going to see for 6 here. And we see a Birth, an Astral, a Prosperity, an Ogre, an Instant Contact, which is just level 7, and a Fenrir. We're going to be choosing the Astral Karibo here, which will allow us to make 2 rank 7s because we have another one on the field. We're going to be making here, I would assume, a Kashtira. And then we're going to be revealing the Astral Karibo to reveal the number 89. And it'll summon itself out. Then we're locking the number monsters. But we're going to just go right out for the Diabolos here anyways. Crazy how there's so much synergy with a lot of these cards. Like almost as if like they were designed in the future. Or some cards are like designed, I guess, and then they make decks around them. Like we saw with Starry Nights and stuff like that. They're going to see the effect of the number 80 of the Diabolos. He's going to be banishing one of his opponent's cards face down, and that means he gets to see the extra deck. And then we're going to be able to activate the Shangri-La effect, which is going to be banishing. Also banishes one of the top cards. So it's going to be 2 cards that gets locked. We're going to do 2 of the zones here, which instantly looks like we're choosing the middle zone, which is going to be the Elf zone, and then a 3rd zone as well, which would be the which like force him to make the Elf in the other zone there if he plays it, which I assume that he plays some Link 2s like Cross Sheep, stuff like that, which I want to see it. Then we're going to see Unicorn being special summoned out during the standby phase due to Kashtira. We're going to see a Dark Ruler no more here. It's unfortunate, and the zones are still going to be blocked off. We're going to see a Trap card effect summoning out that Fenrir. See a Preparations being activated, which we're going to be able to search for a Ritual card. We're seeing the Ben 10. For some reason, Ben 10 is always a problem when it comes to Ritual monsters. Like, how can we abuse this? We're going to be playing the Libromancer field spell to search for the Fire guy. They're going to activate the effect of the Mikanko Ritual monster, which searches for either a Mikanko spell or a Ritual spell, and then you discard 1 card by revealing it. Pretty crazy. I think that these Ritual monsters definitely need these effects. I think we're going to see how this is a lot more standardized. And they're going to have like in-hand effects, like we saw with Illusion of Chaos and stuff like that. We just see how like the game kind of changes since we need rituals to keep up. I mean, if we want rituals to keep up, we don't need rituals to keep up. But it's a cool mechanic from the original days. I remember as Armageddon. And it looks like we are searching for the card we would like to activate here. Just looking at the deck, it is a very new deck here, so taking a moment. I think there's like 4 options we can search for. Here we're just reading one of the cards in our hands, and we're going to be searching for the Mikanko with the fire. And then we have to choose to discard a card. Oh, we're not choosing that one. Okay. We're choosing the one with the water art. I think that's the equip spell. And we are going to be summoning out the fire Mikanko, activating the equip to steal, which is going to be sealing the Fenrir. I know that cross sheep is very crucial to the part of their their stuff, so I understand the zone locking here. We're going to see the Fire Boy being summoned by revealing a ritual card. He's going to be able to search for the, is it the Doom Broker? I'm not too sure here. They're playing the rank 6 ritual, the zombie guy. That's how I saw in there. It is. It's really, I mean, I don't know. I feel like maybe Wallow would be better. I don't really know anything with the deck. Maybe it's part of the combo we just, as you saw with the Flame Swordsman guy. We're gonna see a Link 2 being made here, which is going to be the Cross Sheep. And then we're gonna activate the effect of the Libromancer got to reveal to suss himself out. And we can ritual summon, so we're going to be summoning out the Mikanko. Then we get to search. We're going to search for a. We used a Ben 10, so we could search for a fairy here. We did normal summon that fire Mikanko one. So we cannot normal summon the divine or deactivate its effects. But we do have 2 level 6 on the field here. So maybe we'll be able to see why we use that zombie one. Here, like so we're reading the card. I know it if you detach a material, you can just target one card your opponent controls, send to the graveyard. So that's what it looks like we're gonna be doing here. I guess you do get to steal one other stuff, but we do have the effect of we have it doesn't really it's not gonna work because of the fact that we have Dimension Fissure on the field, so unfortunately the graveyard effect doesn't actually happen. But if we send the Sangula here, the board's states will come back, so we will be able to do it. Then I'm supposed to note the Renald. And then we're able to. Oh, are we gonna link 2 and right our battle phase here? We're gonna attack into the zombie guy. Then he's gonna be reading the effect, and then they're gonna choose to do the unicorn instead. And they're gonna go right into a Zeus. Here we're gonna activate the effect of the Zeus. He's just reading the ritual stuff. He gives him the cards because it's gonna be going in the graveyard. And then all that will get banished. Then we're going to activate the Fire Mikanko card to summon out the... That's crazy. Summon out the Mikanko ritual from the graveyard by unequipping it. But our opponent has no other cards left in hand, so they're going to be top decking here. We do not have a Zeus send. It's going to be just that ritual card. But I think there's like a pop or a steal during your opponent's turn. See, we're going to see a draw, and we're going to pass. We're going to activate an E-Telly, and then we're just going to say, no, you got it. Going on to game 2 there. So I think that they use a zombie vampire because you have like a few effects that steal. I know one of the mechanical stuff takes it. So if you have that on the field and then one of the ones that steal, you can just overlay immediately. Because it does not matter what level the monster you steal. It's treated as level 6 for that XYZ summon of that XYZ, that zombie. So I guess it makes sense. It's also like a cool form of interruption. And it is a Zeus, right? I like Kashtira. I think that it's a very fun deck. I like the mechanical stuff. I mean, rituals are... I love when decks are like random. Like even like the Pearly deck. That deck looks fun. It doesn't look very meta, but at the same time, every deck doesn't need to be necessarily meta. Even like the Fire Rescue stuff. It has cracked for like... Had plus a 4? That's insane. And so going back in the gameplay, we are going to most likely see the Kashtira player going to go first here. We do see an Imperm in their hands. They're going to summon out the Ogre here. Searching for the Trap card. It's not normally a good sign when you have to special note the Ogre and you don't normally have any better Kashtira in the hand. We're going to see a Fissure, Defissure, and then we're going to see a Set 1 and pass. Not setting the Trap card there. We're going to see a Lightning Storm, which is why they did not set it. They do not need to lose. And that Fissure is going to be gone. They're going to be normal summoning out the Fireboy. I think it was a normal summon. Searching for the Geek Boy. They're going to get Drolled here. That hurts a ritual deck a lot. They're going to activate Triple Tag Talents to see the hand, and they're going to put back the Birth immediately. Yeah, you can keep the Trap card. We do not need it. At least here, you're not getting OTK'd. But unfortunately, you're already on top deck. And they're just going to pass on that. That's pretty crazy. And we see a instant contact here, summoning out a level 7. We see most players go for the Neos monster, but this one's going for the Sunrise. I guess I don't really know why you go for Sunrise here. People normally do it doesn't truly matter because you just normally just use it for XYZ material, but the blue one has like the Neos monster. I think it's something Dolphin. Has the effect that like if you discard a card from your hand, you get to do something with your opponent's hand. Maybe discard one of their cards. It just has an effect that can sometimes come up, so that's why it is played. But here we're going to see the Ogre do battle phase, and it's going to just banish the top cards from the opponent's deck. I did not know that it revealed to both players. I thought it was only to the Kashtira player. And here we're going to see them looking like they're thinking about making a XYZ, which they're going to go for the Sangrila. And in the standby phase, it's going to be able to special summon out either a Fenrir or a Unicorn here. We are going to see the Fenrir. Then we're going to activate the Lightning Storm, getting rid of that Trap card. They did put it in defense, so they were playing around it. You don't need to summon it in an attack position. They're going to see the Fireboy, revealing the Mikanko, summon itself out. Then it's going to be able to search for, I don't know the name of that one, but it's a level 6 main monster. Then we're going to see the Geek Boy revealing, switching himself out, searching for the field spell. We're going to see ask them what do you know. They know 3 cards in hand. They know the level 6, the Mikanko, and then the field spell here. We're activate a Fenrir effect, and then they're going to banishing the fire guy, and then they're going to lock these middle zone there, trying to prevent the cross sheep doubles, Activate the field spell. It's going to search for the Doom Broker, I believe. They're going to activate the effect, summoning itself out, and then that's going to be able to search or add back. Actually, it adds back here. They're going to activate the Mikanko spell, searching for a spell card. We're going to search for the ritual card, and then we do have to discard a card here. You can search for your own ritual. Just insane. It adds that extra little bit of consistency there that we needed, and then you have to discard a card. But when you just add back so many cards, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna see them activate it to ritual summon. And we have not used our normal summon yet. And we're gonna see the mechanical person search for send the equip spell to the giver, and it's going to equip it to then be able to use it and to steal. Then we're going to be able to link someone with using the Shangri-La as well as the Fireboy on the field to summon out the Flaming Swordsman link 2. It's really cool how the Mechanicos work with the Infernobles. They're going to see Renault's going to be sending, and then the bounce, and that's going to be able to steal once again the Fenrir. It's not a once per turn. It's only a hard once per. It's only a soft once per turn, and that zone is no longer locked. And then we're going to make an IP here, and I think this game is going to be sealed. They're going to be using all those to go for a Boral Sword. Then Boral Sword is going to be enough for game. We're going to see the mechanical player end up taking the game here over the Kashtira player. We did see a side beast in his deck. Unfortunately, we did not see that in the duel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.